Tim will try to throw him out, and he got him.
Young Tim Anderson, the man could just flat out play. MVP votes, he's getting them. He's the straw that stirs the coffee.
That is to right, and it's gone.
And that, I think, was the most surprising part. Not that he could hit, but how much power he had. Like, when you look at Tatis, you can see he's just a big kid. When you look at TA, you don't really get that. Then you stand next to him, and his muscles are popping everywhere. It's like, this dude is ripped.
Anderson hits it in the air to right. Back at the wall.
Hold on, time out. Did this dude really got socked like that?
It is gone.
This is Jimmy Rollins on a player breakdown. Here to talk about a young man that I admire, TA, Tim Anderson, the man with the fire, the man with the big stick, the man that kicked me out of Chicago, but I love him for it. Stay tuned, and let's see what makes him so special. TA, young TA. I like the kid. I was over in the White Sox organization. I was the last guy to play in front of him. Dynamic, not afraid to be who he is, not afraid to put the team on his shoulder and let the world know, you know, I'm the man. And I like that.
Hits it in the air to right. Back at the wall, and the White Sox win it.
I love the fact that I was his favorite player and I had a chance to speak with him. I mean, I don't know what it's like to literally have the guy that, you know, you admire get kicked out in order for you to have that spot. But I know when I was in Philly, Desi Relaford was the guy that took me under his wings and showed me the way, knowing that the next season they were giving me the spot. So I know how to do it the right way. Like I told him in spring training, I literally told him this. This is your future. Don't have me waiting too long. And this is your team, and it's yours to take. So don't be wasting time down in the minor leagues. Get to the show. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Oh, that was sick. Oh, short hop. Okay. Tag the runner, step on the bag, and then fall toward the first. Yo, that play is tough. What makes that play tough? One, you're blocked off by the runner. It's a short hop, and everybody, except for you with the ball, everybody's in a state of confusion. He knows he didn't catch the ball in the air, so once that happens, he knows exactly what to do. Stand calm, making a play. But almost tripping over the bag, that's pretty damn funny. Might have to call him about that one. What I learned from him is don't take his quietness for him being shy or timid. You know, I think he's a guy that once he trusts you and he trusts what's going on around him, he's free to be himself.
Fly ball right center field on the run. Gardner and Judge, and that ball is gone.
And obviously his confidence has gone through the roof from his first about 2 years in, figuring his way out like all young players are, but being in a position, a premium position, a shortstop, it seems like there's even added pressure.
Tim at shortstop. Oh, he got him.
Being a leadoff hitter, there's added pressure to that. Coming up, and although I was at the end of my career, when you replace a name, there's some added pressure to that. To feel like I'm supposed to have an impact right away and just come be dynamic and, you know, take charge and lead us, you know, to the promised land. It didn't happen immediately, but it happened pretty damn fast. And they're there. They have a group of young players around TA, but they understand, as Reggie said, he's the straw that stirs the coffee. He gets them boys going. He hits that leadoff home run and he slams the bat and he flips it and talks to his team. That energizes that entire dugout. Look, we're here to play. We're gonna punch you in the mouth, so bring you lunch. And he brings that attitude every single day. No, he's a lot faster than I thought he was too. You know, and this is one thing that, you know, early in his career, the great players, you know, they make the plays outside of that norm. You know, you go outside the box, they make those plays and they make it seem easy. With him, just make the routine play. A lot of his mistakes were just that little short hop coming up off his hand, maybe a throw in there, not, you know, putting as much as you can on it because you know you have enough arm to get there, so I'm going to take a little bit off, and you short hop or you throw the ball off the line. I think that plagued him early in his career, had a lot of errors, but he's cleaning that up.
Tim at short, tough pick, and out!
In today's game especially, they cared a little bit less about defense and a whole lot more about offense. So when you talk about, dynamic shortstops offensively, he's that guy. MVP votes, he's getting them. The man can just flat out play. And that, for me, I think was the most surprising part. Not that he could hit, but how much power he had. Like when you look at Tatis, you can see he's just a big kid. When you look at TA, you don't really get that. Then you stand next to him and his muscles are popping everywhere. It's like, this dude is ripped. So he hits that ball down at his knees that looked like it's behind him and is, going over the right center field fence. And it's like, hold on, time out. Did this dude really got socked like that? And then he does it another 20-something times. It's like, okay, this is legit. So that was the most surprising part to me, and I'm happy that he has that, because in today's game, back in the day, shortstop was a guy that played defense, slapped the ball around, stole some bases. Then you had Cal Ripken, Garcia Parra, Jeter, A-Rod, just blew that all out the water. If you play shortstop, you got to play good defense. Stealing bases is a plus, but you got to be able to have some sock. And so to see him step right into that lineage of what shortstop has become, it is a pleasure and it's still a treat. So I'm a big fan of TA. That's my guy. I text him now, still in the off season, just shoot text back and forth. Just a great kid. 5 to a player, I would say for sure 4. But for me, that 5th tool is, can I take us to the promised land? He has everything that you want. He has leadership qualities. He does what he does on the field. Great in the clubhouse. He has potential.
Anderson backs up on it, spins, and Tim has his man.
So if they win the championship, for sure, 5 to a player. There's nothing on the field that he couldn't do. He can inspire his team, but more importantly, he brought that championship home to Chicago. I like his attitude. I'm sure he's learned from all that has come before him. And with the way the game is today, it allows for players to be that brash and unapologetic about who they are, about their skill set. And it's something that's needed, especially in baseball. We hear baseball is boring, not a lot of personality, there's so many unwritten rules. Well, now we're starting to break all of those unwritten rules.
Tim crushes this ball. He throws the bat, the ball goes flying, it is gone.
We're starting to be able to celebrate. Like in other sports, in football, they do their dances, have routines. In basketball, they can yell at the crowd, ah! In baseball, we're starting to get that. Flip the bats, throw the bat down, pop collars, weight belts, umbrellas, sombreros, gold chains, all that fun stuff. So it's good for the game. There you have it, the breakdown of TA, young Tim Anderson, the man, the myth. You got a good one on your hands.